babes, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys my top 2020 books of 2022, and that was kind of a hard question and a hard thing to break down because I was obsessed with most of the books I read in 2022, and I think I read like 98 books in 2022. So to break it down from 98 to 22 was kind of hard. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys my personal favorite books of 2022. Now, I didn't take everything out the bookshelf because I didn't want to have to go back and put them all up there. So we're gonna just pull as we go. And I don't know if I want to do the series as one. You know what? We just to save time, we're gonna do the series as each book as a book. So yeah. Now, I'm saying this way because the first couple books that I was obsessed with in 2022 was Sarah J. Maas books because, girl, like, I don't know what was the whole beef with her, with everybody not liking her and not want to read her books, but I personally, I guess I don't take everything to heart. I don't take everything personal, but yeah. I was obsessed with A Court of Thorn and Roses. We're gonna go ahead and say this was number one. I was obsessed with this. This right here, number one. Then for number three, has to be Apple War. So we're gonna go. Let me put it in order. So my top three: A Court of Mist and Fury, A Court of Wings and Ruin, and A Court of Thorn and Roses. My top three favorite books of this year goes to those three. Now, the fourth book has to be Crescent City because when I read Crescent City, it was like amazing. Like, I was just so intrigued and interested in this book because, like, I know it's like a 1,000-page book. No, I'm just joking. It's like 700, 800, 700-page book. I was obsessed with these. I love the characters in these books. I just love the found family. I love Bryce. I love Hunt. I just love Rowan. I love all of them. Finn. I love all of the characters in this book. Like, it was like the first book that just had me in a chokehold. And I could not wait until the second book came out. So when the second book came out, I ran to the store and got it. I have a reading vlog on the second book, so go check that out. When the second book came out, I ran to the store and grabbed it. Crescent City's House of Sky and Breath. And then it's my favorite color, so I was obsessed with this book. Obsessed. So that's my top 5 so far. Although I just put that back in there backwards. But anywho, the next couple books goes to, first of all, you know what? Before we say anything about anything, we're not even going to number them from 1 to 5. There's 22. This right here, Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score, has to be my number 1 favorite book of all times. I was obsessed with this. This right here introduced me to small town romance, and I've been addicted to small town romance since. Knox and Naomi gave everything that needs to be gave, especially Waylay. I love a good child character in the book. The kids in books are just something different. Like, they're just hilarious. I love kids in books. Had to be my top favorite book of 2022. So if anyone ever asks what was my top favorite book of 2022, it's Things We Never Got Over. I cannot wait for the new release to come out for, I think it's like The Things We Done in the Light or Things, I don't know the name of the book, but it's coming out. It's pink. Can't wait. Top favorite book of all time, Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. Now, so what was that? That's six books so far. 6 books so far. We're gonna whip around over here and grab my babies. Bloodmark and Legendborn, but in order, Legendborn and Bloodmark. When I read Legendborn by Tracy Deonn, I was obsessed. I can't even, like, it's between, if I had to give two number one spots, it would be Legendborn and Things We Never Got Over. I was obsessed with these books. Like, I ran to the store. This right here, my favorite. Like, guys, if you haven't read the Legendborn series or duology so far by Tracy Deonn, you need to jump on it and read it. This book had me so, Bloodmark had me so triggered to the point that I was yelling at the book, like, they can hear me. So, Bloodmark and Legendborn. Oh, now, the next book I would like to mention is, let's see, any book with Ryke and Daisy in it, run it to me. I love Ryke and Daisy. Like, I just love their friendship. I love their banter. I just love how Daisy used to just fuck with Ryke just to piss off everybody else. Like, I just love Daisy and Ryke. Daisy and Ryke has to be my favorite couple out of the Callaway. Don't fight. Don't argue with me. Daisy and Ryke. Love. Daisy and Ryke. Now, the next book. If I had to pick another book for my top 2022 Honey and Spice, this book right here. If you haven't read this book, you need to really read this book because it's about Kiki and Malachi. Kiki is in college and she have her radio show called Brown Sugar, where she's basically telling girls about, you know, love yourself and, you know, F these guys. But this book right here was so freaking good. I was obsessed. I think I read this whole book in like a day because I'm obsessed with this book. Like, this, I have so many favorite books to the point where I don't even know which order to put which book in. But this one right here, Honey and Spice, was in there. What do they bring me to? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 books so far. 9 for the Callaway. That's 9 books. Let's see. Every Summer After. This was Carly Fortune debut book and novel. I absolutely love this. Now, I know y'all gonna be like, girl, how you like this book but really wasn't into Love in Other Words like that. I enjoyed this book so much more than I did Love in Other Words. I don't know why. And they got the same, it's basically the same book just by different authors. But I love this one way more than I did Love in Other Words. I love this way more than Love in Other Words. So this one had to be in here. So that is 9. It's another book that I just cannot put my finger on. Let me grab all these books down. Give me a second. Alright. I'm back with the rest of the books. Now, I think we stopped on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Was that it? 9? So we stopped on 9. So 10 and 11 have to go to The Fine Print by Lauren Asher in Terms and Condition. Obsessed with Rowan, Zara, Declan, and Iris. Obsessed with them, the brothers. I cannot wait till Cowboy come out this year so I can dive into that. It come out January the 31st. And I'm going to jump on that as soon as it come out just to add it to the collection because I really want that book. I really want to dive into Cal's world, see what Cal's the book's going to be about. But I was obsessed with these two. Now, the next book, what was that? 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 goes to The Inheritance Game. I love me some Jameson. I love Jameson. I love Avery. I love Jameson and Avery. Like, she got the best luck in the world. Like, let's talk about that. I don't think people talk about stuff like how she just had good luck. Like, to gain, like, girl, to inherit millions. from someone you never met and never knew. She had good luck, so my bad. Billions. Okay. Then we have Daisy Jones and the Six. I read this. I thought I wasn't gonna like this book. I don't know why did I think that, because everybody was ranting and raving about how this was like the best book they ever read in their life. And when I read this, I was obsessed. So I understand why people love Daisy Jones and the Six. The next two goes to It Happened One Summer, obsessed. I read this book like 3 times already. And Hook, Line, and Sinker. I love Harper and Hannah. Absolutely love the sister relationship. I love their relationship. I don't think everybody really talk about how good, how tight their bond was. But I don't think nobody ever talked about how tight Piper and her sister's bond was in these books. But they stood by each other. I absolutely love their bond. But yeah, Piper and Hannah. Now, the Dance of Thieves duology. Dance of Thieves and Vow of Thieves. Everyone will once again hyping these 2 books up, and I see what the hype's about. I read both of these books back to back. The best enemies to lover book I've ever read. Obsessed. Dance of Thieves, Vow of Thieves. The next book is by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I think it's like the first or second book I ever read by her. Did I read a Taylor Jenkins Reid book before? I think I did, but I'm not exactly sure which Taylor Jenkins Reid book I read. But anyways, One True Love. I was obsessed with this book. I was hoping that she got with who I wanted her to get with, and we'll see if it happened. But yeah, while I read it, I know what happened. I know who she's with. I know who she ended up with, and I was glad she made the choice she made, because yes. The next one, The Love Hypothesis. This book, I did not think this book would have me in such a chokehold that it did. I wanted to flip this book back over when I finished reading it and start all the way back from the beginning, because it was so good. It was amazing. I absolutely love this book. Like, this book is so freaking good. If you have not yet read The Love Hypothesis, please read it. Like, just read it. Just read it for me, because this book is so freaking good. It is crazy how good this book is. 5 stars. Absolutely love that book. Love that book. Now, the last book I have to mention is Before I Let Go by Kenny Ryan. This book right here was so freaking good. So good. Set up a trigger warning before you read this book though. But it was so good. I was obsessed with this book. I just want to read all her book. Every book she wrote, I want to read, because like, I feel like she can do no wrong. And like, look at this cover. This cover is so freaking cute. But those are all of my 2022, my top 22 books of 2022. Let me know some of your books that you enjoyed in 2022 that I may haven't read or that I need to pick up. You know, support my shopping edition when it comes to books. So yeah. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. Let me know what books you read that I haven't read, that's not in my top 22, that's in your top 22. Just let me know down in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video.